learn a lot from this webinar today. So please, Yariv, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you all for joining us. My name is Yariv Goldberg. I'm the commercial attaché of Israel to Chile and Argentina. And I want to present very briefly about all the options and all the things that we're doing in our offices and how you can actually use that to leverage your businesses and activities in the region. Basically, our purpose is to give a win-win situation both to the Israeli companies, the Israeli side, and the local companies. The local companies are usually looking for all kinds of technologies in all different sectors, and Israel is considered as the startup nation. Actually, for every 1,000 people, we have one startup. It's a lot of startups. So they understand that in order to evolve, to expand their activities, they need to go abroad. And in this case, this is the way that we are helping. Our job is to do the matchmaking, basically, between the Israeli companies and the local companies. Now, I want to make two things very for us to be very familiar with, and these are two things. One, this service is for free, both to the Israeli side and for the local side, and it's very important to mention that, okay? Second, each one of you can go inside Google, just do like this in the keyboard, and you have a list of 100 companies that you can approach, but you need to check them one by one. Actually, my purpose is not to give you a list of 100 companies, but only a list of 8 to 10 companies, but as much as possible, the right companies, the one that you know that you have someone to speak to, the one that you know that they can actually deliver. And this is the most important thing. Now, as mentioned, I'm in charge of Chile and Argentina, but with me, of course, there are my colleagues and their teams in Latin America. I'm speaking about Peru and Mexico and Colombia and Brazil. And of course, there are others like me all over the world. So you can feel free to approach us and all our teams to ask questions that we will do for you, scouting or whatever that you need to do. And we will be more than happy to help you with anything, basically. And that's it. I want to wish all of us a good webinar. And that's it from my side.
Thank you, Yariv. Now we will pass the floor to Hilash, the head of the Industry 4.0 in the Israel Export Institute. So Hila, please.
Thank you very much, Les. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Hila Lippman. I'm the head of Climate Tech Department at the Israel Export Institute. Very briefly, we are a non-profit and semi-governmental organization supporting the Israeli companies as they scale globally to Latin America as well, of course, and this in close relationship and partnership with the Foreign Trade Administration. So for over half a century, we've been connecting the Israeli innovation with the world through delegations, joint ventures, and business opportunities. And today's session highlights one of the fastest growing fields in Israel, which is the Industry 4.0. You will hear from top Israeli startups in automation and robotics, AI-based quality control, and IoT and industrial connectivity, all of them offering solutions that transform efficiency and productivity all across industries. It's also important to note that these companies represent only a portion of a flourishing Israeli ecosystem, consists more than 250 companies. And this ecosystem already driving change in global supply chain and industrial operations. And with that, I want to say a big thank you to our partners at the Economic Trade Mission across Latin America for your support and close partnership. And I wish you all a fruitful and inspiring session. Thank you and enjoy the event.
Thank you, Hila. So today with us, we have, as I mentioned before, we have 5 Israeli companies. For the attendees, every Israeli company, they will have 5 minutes to pitch their technology. In the end of the webinar, we will open a Q&A sessions. So during the webinar, if you have any question, just input in the Q&A session or in the chat. And after, in the end of the webinar, the companies will answer these questions, and we will have this time to interact among everyone. So I would like to first invite Mr. Eyal from Feelit. Thank you, everyone, and good webinar.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good morning or good evening. Let me know. It's always this question, but we need to ask it, right? So you see my screen, right? We cannot avoid it. This question.
It's still loading.
Okay, let me know once you see it. Can you see it? No?
Yes, but we see the presentation mode.
Okay, so can you see it now?
Eyal,
Yes,
we
we can.
see. You just need to get inside the presentation mode because we see also the notes.
Okay.
You need to run the presentation and present the presentation.
Yeah, that's what I did. Just a second. Can you see it now or?
We saw it, Eyal, but once again with the notes.
Yeah, okay.
So, let's try again.
Otherwise, I don't want to waste my time. So I'll do it with there are not that much. What about now? There is no notes, but I don't want to waste time. But so if we can start, is that okay?
כן, כן. אייל, יש notes, לא נורא, הכל טוב, פשוט תדבר. הכל בסדר.
Okay. All right. Thank you everybody for taking the time. My name is Eyal Dalit. I'm running the channels and the partner on behalf of Feelit. Feelit was founded by two very smart people, did their PhD at the Israeli Technion, which is like the MIT of Israel, with a vision of sensing everything everywhere endlessly. Currently, our sensing capability is focused mainly on industry and critical assets of industrial critical assets, where the technology is based on two proprietary elements of Feelit. One of them is the nano sensor that you see on the right-hand side. This is a nano sticker. That the one thing, and there is one thing that I would like you to take from this presentation, it's a kind of non-invasive, non-intrusive sticker that you put from the outside of whatever asset it needs to be monitored. The second part is our proprietary AI engine, which actually collects all this data and translate it into actionable data. So speaking about the main critical challenges that our solution helps to solve, I would say maybe because we are running fast here, so the main challenge, that the main reason for our clients to buy the Feelit solution would be to save money. They see a good ROI. If you go to feelit.tech, you will see a Steam lost potential ROI. So if someone is using Steam, you see here in the picture, and they could potentially lose Steam because of Steam trap that not working as expected. This is where they buy Feelit to save money. But if we go a little bit more to the details, so it could be an unplanned downtime. Everybody would like to kind of forecast some downtime that costs money, maintenance that happening in an inefficient way, like too much work that happens once every year or 2 years for assets that don't need to be maintained. Some old equipment that cannot be connected to the outside world, no connectivity whatsoever. And there are some risks. Speaking about industrial assets, there could be some risk. So it's mainly saving money, but not only that. The technology is based, I said, about two main components. Where you see on the left-hand side, this is the nano sticker. On the right-hand side, you see our AI, the cloud base, and in the middle we have the orange box, which is ATEX certified, so it can be stored and installed in an exclusive environment. There's a battery that lasts for 5 years and a communication parts that actually transmit all this data collected from the nano sensor to our cloud. The system is open enough. Also, if the client has any Industry 4 big holistic system and you would like to get all this data feed into their system, we have an open API for that as well. I don't want to go into too much technical because I don't know who exactly is the audience, but speaking about the number of assets or the type of asset that we currently monitoring, so we keep on adding more and more. But anyone who actually is relying on steam as part of their producer, this could be a tire manufacturer, this could be electricity, fertilizer, utilities, a lot of them are using steam. And the steam trap could be really like a mission critical kind of asset. This is something that we monitor. Different types of valves, pipes, especially when it comes to blockage. In pipes, you see it a lot in dairies. An heat exchanger. I mean, all of those big clients are using heat exchanger either to take a cold material and to make it hot or vice versa. This critical asset could be either leak or blocked, and this is what we monitor before actually something can happen. The client segment that we serve are mainly these 5 that you see here: power, food and beverage, chemicals, including fertilizer, oil and gas, and tire. Tires, we see Continental that became not just a client, but later on an investor in Feelit, same as Enkel, the German big consortium that started as a client and later on invested in Feelit. And currently, if you see on the right-hand side on the bottom, Loctite Pulse is the Enkel offering a suite of technology for the Industry 4. So they are picking a leading technology that they could actually OEM and use for their own needs, either for internal or external client, with their own logo. Other clients you see here, I mean, I can discuss it more, but we see a growing demand, especially in this client segment. Accenture is also one name worth mentioning because they've decided to go with the Feelit for some sort of slightly different business model where they actually will be paid based on the actual saving, based on going back to the main challenges. So this is something that Accenture saw, and now they were pitching the Feelit solution is they actually commit to charge only if the client is actually saving the money. So with that, I think that I made it like in a very short time frame. I don't know if we're taking questions now or at the end, but with that, my presentation come to an end.
Thank you, Eyal. We will have the Q&A sessions in the end. So now I will pass the floor to Carlos from DLR company. Thank you.
Yeah, I know I was in mute. Thank you very much. I will share my screen in a second. Yeah, hope you can see that. So thank you very much for the opportunity, really. I mean, to be able to talk to all you guys in Latin America in such a short time. I really appreciate the effort. Our company is called Learning Robotics. We basically developed a system that enables robots to learn by watching, and I'm going to explain a little bit about it. I am the founder. I have a master's degree from MIT. I founded the company together with the Strauss Group back in 2016. So what is it about? What are we doing? Why are we saying that we're reimagining robotics? Today, these robot arms that you see here have been around already for more than 30 years. And some of you might have seen them in videos and in all kinds of installations. But we are still depending on workforce for many of these tasks. I mean, no matter how automation has progressed, no matter how many of these robots have been around already, we are still highly depending on manual work for many tasks around the clock in many industries, also in Latin America. And the problem of workforce is becoming more and more difficult. I mean, each time it's more difficult to find employees to do this type of work. So with this in mind, that on one hand, we have hardware that has been around for more than 30 years and very mature and reliable. And on the other side, we have a big dependency on workforce. We came up with a solution to this gap. And the solution has to be, is related to the fact that inserting those robots into production lines are today engineering projects. I mean, if you want to automate a line or automate any of the operations I showed you before, you need an engineering project, a set of engineers. It can take months, sometimes even more. And when tasks change, this becomes impossible. And this is where DLR comes in. We said, you know, what if a robot can learn just as humans do? What if you just take it out of the box, show him a task, show him a product, and on the spot starts performing the task? And what if you can change these tasks or these products along the way without bringing in engineers? And this is exactly what we did. This is what we developed, a controller that enables robots to learn by watching, and also to perform tasks that are already embedded in the system in a plug-and-play way. Our system is able to observe the user, understand what's the purpose of the task, and control any robot arm. We are robot agnostic. We can control any robot hardware and perform the task on the spot. I'm talking about you know, a matter of seconds, at the most minutes, compared to engineering projects that can take months. So this is a real revolution. I mean, a game changer in the industry. Here is another example. This is the plug and play stage, where the robot is just placed out of the box, put onto a surface. In this case, is in a vehicle. And just by either seeing the objects that need to be loaded to the vehicle or receiving a manifest of what needs to be loaded into the vehicle, the system knows what to place where. It builds the target based on the space available. It controls the robot. It performs the task, picks any objects that are to be loaded and place them there. No user intervention whatsoever. This is a plug-and-play application. This is something we did for Hyundai and Kia. So the same principle is performed for many other tasks that are done manually today and that can be automated with our system. This is an extreme case of packing strawberries, something we did for a Japanese company, where a user can show the system how the strawberries must be packed. Our system observes on the spot, controls the robot, and performs the task. If you need to change the format of packing, you show him another setup, and the system will start performing this immediately. No engineering needed, no time needed, no months needed, just a matter of seconds. So I want to show you a short video that I hope we will get through correctly, but if not, you can enter our site and see it by yourself. This is an illustration of some of the technologies that I mentioned now. Our company also invested, up until recently, more than $15 million together with a consortium partners in adding a whole new set of human-robot interaction technologies that are also embedded in our product. And these are some of our customers. I mean, we have customers all over the world. We have worked with very big corporations, and this list keeps expanding. The company was also picked or selected as one of the top 4 robotic startups in the world among 840 that were analyzed. This was done by a company in Austria we're not related to. And I will let you read while I just finish my presentation. I mean, the way we work is that we offer either the controller with the sensor or the turnkey solution. We offer a turnkey solution that includes the robot arm. Again, this is a game changer in the industry of robotics. There are many applications in many industries that I showed at the beginning: manufacturing, logistics, and beyond, and much beyond, retailing. Anywhere where you see manual work being done today, there is an opportunity to automate it using a DL-powered robot. So thank you very much. Our email, the company email, is below. If anyone wants to contact us directly, feel free. We will make sure to answer you promptly. Thank you again. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Carlos. Now I invite Newsight, Mr. Eli Asolin from Newsight.
Yeah, you can see my screen, or?
Yes, we can see, but it's not in the presentation mode yet.
Why not? Okay, now it's better.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Eli Asolin. I'm a CEO and co-founder of Newsight Imaging, an Israeli company. First of all, thank you very much for the Ministry of Economic and for the great Export Institute for having this interesting session. So Newsight is a semiconductor sensor chip company. What we do is actually camera that support also the industry 4.0 3D vision. Okay, so we are active in automotive. Defense is only for Israeli. Manufacturing is one of the biggest vertical that we support, and we have some other that are maybe not relevant for this forum. We were founded in 2016, and we have two business units: machine vision and spectral analysis. We have offices in maybe for you, in the wrong half of the world, which means that we were focusing mainly on Israel, Europe, and the APAC, but we are looking to expand to America, and Latin America is one of the biggest, maybe growing market for us, could be. You see the chip in the middle. The chip is controlling two vessels, actually like laser, light, and from the reflection, we create a 3D image system. Some of the people like to call it a LiDAR, and some of the people like to call it a depth sensor, but this is what we do. Our main industry focus in Industry 4.0, quality inspection on the production line, factory automation, process control, automotive. We have started a few projects, mainly on ADAS system, and robotic. One of the biggest sales is on robotic. We power the robots' vision that are moving through in warehouse, in service robot, and so on. The rest are kind of a growing engine for us. This session is mostly focused on Industry 4.0, so allow me to show you some of the projects that we were involved with Industry 4.0. So AGV for logistic, I mean, it's very important that the AGV will navigate correctly, and currently the distances are not anymore a few meters, it can be a few 100 meters, and we are really giving the AGV ability to see a long distance and to navigate correctly, because our quality of the image, 3D image, is really good. Quality control and the production line. So I'm a big fan of AI and use AI, but if the raw data is not accurate enough and not good enough, then you have a problem. That's why few companies already bought our chips and integrate our technologies. into their products. For example, Sense Vision, which is one of the leading Asia Pacific company that create sensors, and we power them with our chips and technology. Also, it can be on Industry 4.0 safety. Some of the area you want to have the ability to see in any lighting condition. You want to avoid the employee to access the machine, and our sensor are working in any lighting condition. Actually, we work better in complete darkness. So we are low power, real-time configuration, high performance, low cost relatively to other, easy integration and flexible business model. And this is how it look like. I mean, we have chips, we have modules, which are basically the camera, and we have reference design for those who want to develop their own, customized solution. They can start from the reference design and buy from us the chips only, or buy the modules, or whatever. We collaborate with Fraunhofer, a well-known German institute. We got, we power like few 100,000, system and robot around the globe. We got some awards like E Times, Frost & Sullivan. We are part of the NVIDIA Inception program. And this is the business model. I mean, we can sell chips. We can license our ETOF technology together with the chip. ETOF stands for Enhanced Time of Flight. This is our technology. Or we can develop the full solution, full LiDAR solution, or we can even customize the chip when it's needed. This is how it look like. I mean, you can see on the left a regular picture, on the right depth coded, color-coded picture. Everything that is red is close by. Everything is in blue is far. Actually, per each pixel, we give a distance measurement. That's how we can create very accurate 3D image of the objects. And we give like 500,000 pixels in one shot. We have also multi-triangulation, which means that we have one line of very accurate pixels for scanning on the production line. This is our reference design. Again, if there is a company that wants to develop its own solution based on our technology, can start from reference design, and we will support them to develop the full solution. We enable Python API for the engineers. This is us. I mean, we have, as you can see, we look younger than our experience, but we have kind of lot of experience with semiconductor. In the last year, we also got very deeply into manufacturing, Industry 4.0 issues. This is us in the press. Thank you. This is my email, and I look forward to expand to America and Latin America, and to work with partners there. That's what we are looking for. If any of you have an idea, distribution, partner, we are here to hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eli. Now I would like to invite Tidar from DiagSense.
Oh, good afternoon in your place. I will present the presentation. Give me a second.
I see we have some questions in the Q&A session. We will reply them in the Q&A moment after the last presentations.
Okay, I'm Teddy Tidhar from DiagSense. DiagSense provide models, algorithms, software to integrate it with the client system, with the client SCADA control system, MES system, and other proprietary dashboard. And as a result of our work, the customers is accessible to immediate insight that improve his life. Okay, and I will give you some case study. Okay. Okay. In production line, you can anticipate unplanned stop of any machine in your production line or any due to a malfunction. You can understand the rate of work, the output. You can anticipate the amount of depreciation, the product quality, and of course, you can produce predictive maintenance solution. In engine, you can provide a comprehensive report about the engine condition by analyzing engine data such height, speed, roll, pitch, azimuth, RPM, temperature, and so on. You can understand and distinguish about any abnormalities, and you can, in advance, and you can identify the core of the problem and the evaluation of a critical failure. And by the way, you can do it offline. You don't need to do it online. Even offline, you can understand the motor condition and and on the report, you can give a suggestion or recommendation whether to do a maintenance or to continue with your life. Chiller system, it's all project that we did. Suffer from three main issues: oversizing, poor maintenance, and poor operating practice. The issue is by implementing AI within your system, you can enhance your system throughput and significantly reduce the power consumption. Leak detection system is where we start, and we provide leak detection system for small, medium factories, even on a medium scale of pipeline, I mean short pipeline. And by analyzing the relation between flow, pressures, and viscosity, and whatever you can get from the pipe, you can understand about a very small resolution of a leak immediate. What we do in general, okay, we are working with data from multiple sources. We continuously collecting data from the sources. Actually, we can integrate it with a client database or Modbus or whatever. And we define the baseline, the normal baseline solution of any project and then we can do a comparison and we can understand whether there is abnormality or the system is working on its normal way. And then we can generate an alert about abnormality, but not just that, we can classify the problem and tell you what is the problem and what is the core of the problem. And this is what we do. We provide a project on tailor-based, on a turnkey project, and we can work with with the client, let's say, integrator or system, or we can work with partners that provide the MES system or any other system. Here is an output of production. We had a project with Strauss. By analyzing parameters from the production line, you can understand immediately whether in a very high accuracy, we can understand whether this batch is going to be good or bad. And we even did a project on real-time at the edge, working with a company that developed a connectivity unit. And by implementing our algorithm inside, they can understand whether the motor or any other object that they connect this unit to it is working properly or not. Some of our awards, here is my team. I'm not working alone. Maybe I'm the most beautiful guy in the team, but we are working on that. At the end, I want to say that if you have any challenges and any problem that you wish to solve, and I'm calling you to be in touch with me, and together we can do a brainstorming and understand the way to solve it. And believe me or not, with implementing AI within your system, you can make your life much more easy. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Tidar. Now we have the last company to present, Reality Technology. I would like to invite Mr. Ron Kedem, please. Okay, feel free to start when we can see your screen. Feel free to start, Mr. Kim.
We can't hear you, Ron.
We are not hearing you. In the microphone area, maybe I would advise you to select the mic. Now we hear. Okay, we have a, I think it's cutting. Can you try again to say something? No. We are not hearing. Maybe you could try to enter from your cell phone, only for the microphone. We cannot hear you. No, we can't hear you.
No. Hello. So did you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, now we hear you. Could you try again, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we are hearing you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
רן, אתה יכול לדבר, שומעים אותך עכשיו.
Hello. Sure again. You can't hear me?
We can hear you, Ran. You can start your presentation.
I don't think Ron is hearing us.
I'm texting him.
Hello, can you hear me? You hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I'll share my screen again. Sorry. Okay, can you see my screen and everything?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for the problems. That's technology, and I hope our technology is better. My name is Ran Kedem from Reality Technologies. We are developer of IoT and cloud-based real-time remote control and data management holistic platform. It's a full platform. Actually, it's also considered as digital SCADA or the new generation of SCADA. And I'll try to present in the coming minutes what we are bringing to the market. But in general, the idea is simplify the digital transformation, which today is quite challenging for many companies that are not very strong with IT or budget. So our vision is making the digital transformation available for all. And the mission is actually to make the data easily accessible to all from everyone, to anyone from everywhere. Because the idea today is not lack of data, is actually sometimes having too much data, but raw data, not processed data, and not in a real time. And it's sometimes difficult to get the right data to the right people in the right time. And that's our main mission. Few words about our company. We were established in 2009. Today we are still a growing company, but we have a lot of installation in Israel, as you can see in the left side, and all over the world. We are proven technology, and we are used for different kinds of wide range of application, environmental one, but also Industry 4.0, buildings, water, sanitation, and whatsoever. So we really can be used for almost any application that needs real-time remote control. So what actually we are offering today, when you come to have a real-time remote control, you have integration of different kind of tools, hardware, software from different kind of provider, suppliers, and the integration is quite complicated, expensive. The maintenance is also not so simple and cheap, and the maintenance and use is not always a friendly user. So our idea is actually to combine all of that in one integrated solution that provide everything as a one system in simple installation in a very friendly for the user. And what is the behind it? If in the past what you was looking for was some kind of simple SCADA that allow you to really remotely control the systems, actually today what you really need is real-time data. But you don't need only the data. You need the acquisition of the data, the aggregation, the processing, the data sharing, and all of it in real time. But in the same time, it's need to be secured. You have to be able to remotely support because you are not always have the right people in the right place. You want fast data recovery if there is an issue. And again, you want easy data accessibility. And that's actually the idea behind Realitech. We provide the whole loop from data acquisition to data analytics and data security in a very simple and friendly way to the user. The system includes only 3 parts, actually 1 part, and all the rest is in the cloud. We have a special smart gateway that install on site. This gateway acquire the data from all the devices that are on site. It can be controllers, analyzer, whatsoever. It has internal cellular modem, and that transfer all the data in a real time to the cloud, to the comp, where actually the brain, the soul, and the heart of the system. It's we use host the AWS cloud, but everything is our proprietary, so we are not dependent in specific host whatsoever. And everything is done there, including the security, including the storing data and the real-time data, the user interface, and so on. And the last part is the user interface, which is browser-based, so you don't need to install or buy any software or upload any application. You just get a username and password, and you can enter according to the specific authorization to the site and monitor or see or operate according to your authorities, whatever is needed. And of course, you can use an interface with third-party software. So how it works, and this is a real story. When you have a plant, you can connect a production line, everything in the production line, but also the utilities, whatever you have on site can be connected to the i6, to the unit. From there, it will go to the cloud, and in the cloud, you can do actually everything, the SCADA control, the data storage, the BI, data processing, visualization, you name it, whatever is needed to do, of course, alert, notification, share the data among the people and what is needed. And from there, it goes to the user interface, to the control room, internal user, external user. If you want to share the data with specialists that are not always connected, you can give them a temporary permission to enter. They can see what they need and give their advice whatsoever. So the system is very simple, but can allow everybody to access the data according to his needs and capabilities. This is a real project in manufacturing plant. You can see that there is the production line, which is connected. It has a Siemens controller connected through Profinet to the cloud, to the i6, which is installed in the panel room. Here you have different kind of PLCs that use another kind of protocol, again, connected to the same i6. And here you have 13 different analyzers that, again, connected from a third protocol to the same i6. So one simple installation can solve all the data acquisition in a very simple way. From there, let's go to the cloud. And from the cloud, it goes to our user interface and also to other software that the client is using. So actually what we provide in one solution is operational remote control, the SCADA, machinery operation. Our system can be embedded in machines, not in the entire plant, but in specific machine, and allow remote operating of the system and remote support from the supplier, also when it is installed in the client place. Everything related to BI and dashboards, data processing, reports, trends. Again, it's accessible from everywhere you need and want for any device. And it's a built-in very high cybersecurity. It's all include built-in editor or developer. So you have the ability to customize the dashboard, the trends, whatever is needed in a very, very simple way without need to be a programmer or a computer expert. That's, I try to do it very short because of the beginning. This is what we are doing. This is what we're providing. And you have my contact details, and I'll be happy to answer any question whatsoever. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you for your presentation. Now I would like to open the Q&A session. I see we have already some questions in the chat. So for Feelit, one of the attendees would like to know if you guys support integration with customers' clouds and systems via its analytics platform and sensor infrastructure.
Yeah, so the integration to a third-party, either infrastructure or system, is doable. The analytics is something that I guess it's doable, but there is no point because our data, what we provide is actually data that goes through our own proprietary analytics. So either I'm not getting the question or there is no need. And basically for any other, speaking about other sensor, so as I mentioned on one of my slides, if the client have his own suite of Industry 4 system where he kind of would like to see his holistic view, so all his sensing or other technologies in a single pane of glass. So yes, we can provide integration to this kind of systems.
Let me see, for DLR one of the attendees would like to know what are the kind of sectors that you operate. They himself comes from the mineral sector, but he would like to know like which other sectors does DLR can operate, if only like logistical applications or other types of applications.
Yes. Can you hear me? Yes. I would like to share a slide just to answer to that question. And it's a very good one, because at the end of the day, so many applications for the technology that we have to attend them in different ways. So as of today, we have solved or we have products for the application in manufacturing, logistics, and retail. Now I here add a sample and food. Sorry, I here add a sample of other applications that we are actively pursuing, which include construction and also mining. In mining, there is a very big need of using this type of technologies and robotics, both autonomy and remote control. We have good experience with that. And what we're looking is for a partner with know-how in this field. I mean, what we do in every case, for example, for the food industry, we partner with Strauss, which give us all the know-how on the field of food. And as we did with Strauss, we're looking for partners in each of these industries to attend them with our technology and adjust it to their needs. So this is a little bit of a long answer, but I hope it's clear.
Great, thank you. For reality, do you work only with SCADA part, or do you also include the equipment for collecting process data? I think your microphone, it doesn't sound good. I cannot understand what you're saying. Sorry, Ron. Maybe it's a connection, the cable.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, now it's good.
Okay. Our system has two components. One is the ISEX, the device that acquires the data that we provide it as well. And there is the software as a service. So we provide the hardware, the gateway, and the software as a service.
Great. I think we still have a few more minutes. I see we have a lot of questions popping up. I don't think we will have the time to answer all of those. But also now for DiagSense, if you help to detect leak detection in old water supply tubes.
Hi, hello. Look, we are dealing with data. Okay, first of all, we need to understand what kind of data you collect, what rate, and then we can provide. We can understand also whether we can give you the right solution or not. Now, beside that, okay, there is a lot of let's say method to understand whether you have a leak within your pipe or not, and I will be happy to assist with that. And we can schedule a short call and understand more.
Great. We have 3 more minutes. So also for DiagSense, from Marco Atamara, can predictive models be integrated into SCADA systems to identify real-time deviations in process operations and support control room operators in making more accurate decisions based on the analysis or similar past scenarios?
Okay, at the bottom line, what is the questions?
From Marco Atamara, if the predictive models can be integrated into SCADA systems to identify real-time deviations?
Yeah, sure. Look, today SCADA system is like a cell phone. They provide a company like us to do to integrate it with them and provide apps or model or algorithm that we can integrate it with the SCADA system. This is what we do: a tailor fixed solution for the end client. Now, before we engage with the client SCADA system, we want to show him offline that we let's say meet his requirement and give him the right answer. And only after that, we can work with this integrator or with our integrator in order to implement the solution within his system. So the answer is yes. This is what we want to do. We don't want to provide additional SCADA or dashboard or whatever additional system. We want to work inside the system with, for sure, non-intrusive way. Okay, just collecting the data and provide a kind of insight. And this is what we do. But this phase we do after we show him that offline we can do the job.
Great. Well, due to the time, we have one hour only for the webinar. We cannot address every question, although all of them are very interesting. We will take notes and share with the companies. But I would like to thank every attendee and every guest that are here with us. Also, I would like to thank you all the Israeli companies that joined today. From now, we will share with every attendee the recording of this webinar, so you can have this material. And also feel free to contact every trade officer from the economic missions responsible for Industry 4.0 in your country, and we will share the contacts of the companies that you are interested in meeting. It will be our pleasure to help to schedule B2B meetings after this webinar to address every technical question you have and every technical issues. So again, thank you very much for everyone. I know it's 1 hour for 5 companies can be very fast-paced way of presenting, but our idea here is to show a little bit of what we have in Israel, and then in a next day we can maybe schedule those B2Bs to get into deeper questions and deeper knowledge from each company. So thank you, everyone. Thank you all the economic attaches and the economic missions that are here, the companies, and every guest and attendee.
Thank you very much, Lais.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.